Today we crossed the 4,000 meter mark. At Machelmo, we were stunned by the natural beauty, but equally horrified to learn that it was also called the Death Valley. Today was a major turning point of our trek. To know what happened, stay tuned. Hi, I'm Amit Chilka. I'm a 10x success coach. I catalyze peak performance for individuals and organizations. Welcome to the 6th episode of my video series, 18 insanely practical lessons for you to achieve 10x success. These lessons have been derived from my anniversary celebrations trek to the Everest Base Camp. On the 5th day of the trek today, we were to walk from Dole to Machelmo. Everybody, however, was in a mood to rest. Everybody was mentally exhausted. But then we were promised a short 4-hour trek. We were to reach our destination even before lunchtime. So we all obliged. We climbed up a hill, walked on a plateau, and then rushed to the valley of Machelmo. Machelmo was a small settlement in a valley which was overlooking the lofty mountains with snow-clad peaks. It was a beautiful sight. We were glad we chose to walk. While we were having the lunch at the hotel, a doctor showed up to inform us about the session that she was conducting on altitude sickness. She urged us to attend. We obliged. During the session, she was explaining how this valley could turn into a death valley for those who are not able to acclimatize, and the do's and don'ts of coping up at such high altitudes. While this was being explained, one of our team members collapsed. We picked him up. He threw up a few times and he was seriously dehydrated. For the next couple of hours, we spent on several treatments on him so that he is able to recover, but all in vain. We had to unfortunately port him back to a lower altitude so he could recover. When we were getting back to the hotel, we learned that there were 2 other members from our team who had chosen to stay at Lusa because they were not keeping well. We reached the hotel. And then we had a shock of our life. Everybody was feeling dizzy. Everybody at some point or the other was throwing up. It was a horrendous sight. We were taken aback. We had to fetch the doctor. The doctor said that we seriously considered getting back to a lower altitude so that we are able to acclimatize well. We worked with our guides to have our itinerary redone, and then descend to Port Sitanga at a much lower altitude. Before falling asleep that day, I wasn't at ease. I was wondering why that happened. I wasn't having a very good feeling on that day. That is when I realized that life is full of ups and downs, of victories and struggles and momentum shifts. That is just how life is, and adversity is one of the major parts of that experience. This very trek that we were on was a result of the adversity in my own life. I was an avid trekker, but when I was bedridden for 8 months, I was rendered helpless. That is the time when I developed a habit of reading voraciously. I connected with my old friends. And while chatting with one of my friends in Germany, we were able to plan this trek to the Everest Base Camp. I read blogs, I found out information, I did a lot of research, I finalized a tour operator, and finally we had been able to be on this trek. All of this, I give the credit to the adversity that I had in my life, which was being bedridden for 8 long months. This thought finally put me at ease. Embracing adversity can be a very positive and nourishing experience and lead to 10x success. Problem is, everybody looks at it negatively. So here, today I want to discuss about 3 positive and powerful conducts that will help you embrace adversity and make the most of it. First things first, accept it. Adversity is a part and parcel of life. There are few things which are beyond your control. So whatever you do, adversity will still make its way. Pain is inevitable. Suffering is optional. You have to make the choice. Secondly, deal with it. Don't avoid it. Begin by evaluating the situation. What got you into the situation? Why did this happen? What is the best thing that you can do as of now to get out of it? And then do it. For us, we were not able to acclimatize, and that is why we were there in the situation. The best that we could do in this situation was to go down, acclimatize, and then come back to the higher altitude. That's what we did. Last but not least, humor it. Yes, you heard me right. I love to exclaim, I am awesome, when there are unexpected situations or even otherwise. That helps me feel good in times of adversity. I understand that you may be undergoing adversity, but why do you want the people or the world to label you as morose? By the way, we still remember our Macharmo incident as the puke fest. By the way, what are your strategies to deal with adversity? Do let me know in the comments below. I would love to learn from you your ways of dealing with adversity. Thank you.